Hi, it's Jordantine1, and today I'll be showing you how to make the double Dutch cord cover. So this was actually created by Meg Bennett. She had sent me a picture of this on my Facebook page, and I thought it looked really cool. I had done a similar one with my spiral twist cord cover and my earbuds cover, but that was only ever going on one side. So what Meg did is that she did it on both sides and alternated, and I think it turned out really awesome. This one here is very similar to the one that she shared on my Facebook page, and I just love the way it looks. And then here's just a little bit of a different concept with putting the same colors next to each other but on opposite sides, and I think that that turned out really cool too. The hook that I'll be using in the video is actually brand new. It was just sent to me by the makers of Rainbow Loom, and it's not available for purchase yet, but it will be next year. So you can see that it is metal. I like the fact that it's nice and thin, so it easily slips in between the bands. It's great for doing hook-only or loomigurumi designs, and it has the hook on both ends, which is really nice. It has this grip in the middle, and so you can either hold it this way, or if you like the fatter end, you can hold it this way. And I was a little bit worried about the hook itself. I didn't know how good it would do at hooking bands. Now, if you had to grab more than one band at a time, I would say you're better off with the regular Rainbow Loom metal hook. But as I said, when you're doing loomigurumi, just to snag one band, it actually does a really good job. The only thing that I would change about it is that I would like for the actual metal part to be a little bit longer, because I find that when I'm doing looming and I'm holding it in my hand like this, the other end just cuts off right where the edge of my palm is, and it sort of irritates it after using it for an extended time. But I think it's a great addition to their line, and I'm excited for it to become available for everyone to purchase. To make my cord cover, I'm going to be using about 375 bands, and the length of my cord is approximately 3 feet. So to make yours, you're obviously going to need the cord you're covering. You'll need a hook of some sort, and then for my colors, on the one side, I'm going to do a mix of orange, yellow, and green. And these actually came out of the Rainbow Loom Tutti Frutti pack. I don't know if you can see or not, but they have sparkles. And then for the opposite side, I'll be doing black. To begin, I'm going to take my hook, and I'm going to take my cord and just put that right on top. And then I'll take my first color, so I'm going to start with the orange. I'm just going to get that on my hook, pull underneath so the cord is right in the center, and then I'm going over top with the hook, grab the other side, so you have 2 loops and one pulls through the other. And then you just want to slide that up so it's nice and tight against one another, and then you're going to go underneath, and I'm actually going to do 2 of each color. So I'm just going to pull this under, over top, grab the other side, so from now on you'll have 3 loops, and the one on the end is going to pull through the other 2. So of the 2 bands on your hook, you want to keep the ones that belong to the same band together, but then for the next one you want to leave a little bit of a space, because we're actually going to be coming back down and putting another band on the opposite side. So again, underneath, this time I'm going to switch to yellow, and I'm going to pull it under, back over, 3 loops, the end one through the other 2. And again, just leave a little bit of separation in between each of the bands. So underneath, for my second yellow, under, over, and then through. Leave space, and now I'm going to do 2 green. So under, over, and through each. Leave a space, under, over, through, and then just leave a little space. So I'm just going to repeat that pattern until I get to the end of the cord. So you can pause your video and do that now, and then I will see you back here shortly. Now I've made it to the one end, and what I'm going to do is just take this last band and I'm going to stretch it up and over the very end. And then if you feel like you have enough slack in your rubber band, what you can do is just twist and then pull this up and over again, just to make it even that much tighter. And now what we'll do is to repeat this process on the opposite side of the cord. So I am going to leave it in this same position, and I'm going to work my way down the right side. So anywhere that there is in between the two bands, you're going to take your hook, and from the underneath you're going to go in between the cord and this, what I would call a stitch, this little sideways V on the outer edge. You're going to push up through. You're going to take what you want for your opposite colors, pull down through, back on, one through the other, and then you're just going to continue down. So sometimes you might have to separate them a little bit if they got scrunched together, but you're going underneath and you're going to come up through in between these bands and the cord, pull down, back on, and it's always going to be one through the other two. So again, just separate, come up through on the left side, pull through, back on, and then one through the other two. So you may have to, as I said, scrunch these up and down. Just depends on how much room you've left. And it does wiggle around a little bit too. So back on and through, and then again. So it's really the exact same thing you've been doing, you're just doing it on the opposite side. So go ahead and continue on until you get to the bottom, and then I will show you how to finish it off. When you get to the end, you're just going to finish it off the same way as we did the first end. So just take your band and pull it up over the top and slide it on. And then if you feel like you have enough tension, you can twist and then loop it over again. But I think since this is the fatter end, I won't do that. So now your cord is complete. So I think it turns out really awesome. I'm really thrilled with the way that it looks. I hope that everyone loves their new double Dutch cord covers, and I would like to thank Meg Bennett for sharing this on my Facebook page. You can always leave me comments on YouTube and Facebook, post pictures to my Facebook page, and please feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel so that way you can stay up to date on my latest tutorials. You can also find me on Pinterest and Instagram, so please feel free to post pictures and comments there, and subscribe there as well. Thanks for watching!